Hey folks, it's Coby from CobyWright.com, and today I got something really awesome with you. I'm going to talk about churn and burn marketing. Now, as you can see, the question of the day is, should I become a churn and burn marketer? Now, you may be sitting there wondering, Coby, what in the heck is a churn and burn marketer? I don't know what we're talking about. You're talking about churn and butter? We're talking about burning a fire? Come on, I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. Okay, here we go. For those of you who don't know what a turn and burn marketer is, turn and burn marketer is someone that basically does not care about their list, do not care about their leads, so to speak. They just send them offers and offers and offers, and basically the as the model says, email them till they die or email them till they scream, and it's basically no value. Typically, they're going to be sending you multiple emails a day filled with just ad swaps or offers or both, or maybe they just send one a day, but they don't ever give you any value. That's what a churn and burn marketer is, and what that means is they just churn through their list and their leads, and they just burn through them. They burn through them and they churn more. They just keep adding to it, to keep adding to it. So they may have huge lists, but they don't necessarily have responsive lists, and so what happens is, well, let's just get right into it. That's what a churn and burn marketer is. So the question is, should I become a churn and burn marketer? Well, here's the thing: there are benefits to being a churn and burn marketer. In fact, it's actually very profitable. That's why so many people do it. But here's some of the disadvantages. I'm sorry. The first advantage is that the profits are realized up front, which I'm an entrepreneurship major. That's a business term. That means that they're earned. And what that means is you're going to see all your profit right away. It's a short-term business model, right? You don't you're going to get all the profit right away. You're going to get the most profit right away, and that's what they're doing. They're churning through these leads. They know that they're the freshest within a certain amount of time, and so they're trying to get the most amount of money out of each person as they can, as quickly as they can before they lose interest. So that's why it is a short-term business model because, like I said, they have to just keep going and going, and it's really profitable, but it's only profitable in the short term. Okay, that doesn't work in the long term because it depends on lead generation. If if this dies, if the traffic dies, the business dies because they're burning through the leads they have. They can't sustain off living off of the list that they have, the current list, because if they just stop adding more people to their list, they'll burn up what they have and literally have a list of people who don't open their emails. So this means that they have high profits, but like I said, it's a high turnover because, I mean, it's just a numbers game. If you send multiple offers a day, I mean, yeah, you're going to make multiple sales a day, but some of you may not even know what a turn and burn market is because if you're on my list, or you are on my list if you're watching this video, because I just sent it to you through email, but I'm not a turn and burn marketer, and it costs me money. It actually, I have buddies that are turn and burn marketers, and they make so much more than me, but their business is not long term. If they stop ad swapping, well, let's get to let's get some examples of turn and burn models. So I'm gonna keep this video short for you, okay? Here's some examples of turn and burn marketers. Ad swap only model. Okay, and like I was saying, if my buddies they do a lot of ad swaps. Some of them ad swap multiple times a day, and they make a lot of money doing it. But if they stop ad swapping, they stop making money. If they can't find an ad swap partner, they don't make that much money that day. Whereas when they send out promos to the emails, like yes, they make sales, but the conversions are lower because and if they stop ad swapping, their business is going to die because they're literally will have no more business because all their leads are gone, their traffic's gone. Another one is the product launch model. Now, launching a product doesn't mean that it's a churn and burn model, but it's what people do with the leads after the product launch. And this goes for ClickBank and also for WSOs, the Warrior Special Offer. Now, what people will do with ClickBank, especially, and the Warrior Special, and with WSOs as well, is they will have these low price offers, and they literally are just trying to get a list so that they can turn around and turn them out, and just burn them. They're churning more by doing these product launches, and they're burning them, and so they just keep going and going and going. So they keep releasing these new product launches and having these new product launches so they can generate, more lists, so they can burn, so they can turn more people into their factory and so they can burn them out the other end. So, uh, relationships though are long term. Okay, here's a screenshot of some recent emails I sent to y'all. Okay, this is my AWeber account. Y'all know I have much larger list than this, going on out to only 1,000 people. Y'all know I have a lot larger list than that. But AWeber has the best tracking, so but I have the smallest list over at AWeber too because y'all know I'm not a big fan of AWeber, but um, they got the best tracking. So you can see here on my emails, they range from the lowest one being 22.9% open rate. 22.9% open rate. Now, if you're sitting there looking at that, well, yeah, Coby, that doesn't look all that great to me. You know, yeah, you got 40% on one. That's 418 opens. When he sent it to over a little bit over 1,000 people. Well, you know what? The industry average is 5% open rate. 5%. Actually, it's 3 to 6% open rate and a 1 to 3% click through rate is the industry average for the internet marketing niche that I'm in. So think about that. I'll let that sink in. Pause for effect. Yes. So I'm doing much better than the industry average. Okay. So that's why I don't follow the turn and burn method. That's why I don't ad swap every day because I'm trying to build a relationship with you. I want to be your friend. Seriously, I'm here to help you. And most of you know that. That's why you stay on my list. That's why you buy the stuff that I recommend. That's why you buy my products. That's why you open my emails. Relationships are long term. You can see I have here 22.9%, 40.8%, 34.9%, 30.1%. All those are my open rates. Over 20%. Highest one being over 40%. Click through rates. 13.4%, 35%, 22%, and 17%. 359 clicks from a list of 1,000 people. Wow. Most people can only send 25 to 50 clicks with a 1,000 list. I sent 350. It would typically take a list of around 10,000 to send 359 clicks. And I was able to do that with a list of only 1,000, as you can see right here, very clearly, 1,025. 359 clicks. Okay, enough of that. Don't I don't want to lose you here. I'm sorry. Your time is valuable. Let's keep this under 10 minutes. How can you learn to do this? How can I learn to do this? Is what you're saying, right? You should if you're smart because you should see the value in that, the power in being able to send 359 clicks with only a list of 1,000 people. Think if that list was 10,000. Think if that list was 100,000 and you're getting 35% click-through rates. That's 35,000 clicks going to whatever sales page you want. How much money are you going to make? Exactly. So how could you learn to do this, right? You're telling me, Coby, tell me. Yes. How can I learn this? Well, you can pay me $250 an hour for personal coaching. That's an option. You can join my $97 a month VIP group coaching, which is at ninjalistbuildingstrategies.com. You can buy similar products of mine, such as Autoresponder Magic, List Building Frustration, which are all, very, moderately priced for the value in them, but still, an investment. $47, $37 on ClickBank. So, Coby, is there a more affordable way? Tell me, Coby. I know you're you're getting to something. The anticipation is killing me. What is it, Coby? What is it? Yes, there is, and I'm going to tell you. My friend Ash Rahman, she just released Email Income Explosion. I got a sneak peek at it. She let me get a preview copy. I read it, and I was actually really impressed. Okay. Oh, well, what does she teach, Coby? What does she teach? Okay. We know it's great. You're recommending it. You always tell us good stuff. But what does she tell us? Just tell me what it's about so I can tell if I know if it's for me or not. Well, here's some of the stuff she covers. I made some notes as I was reading it, the PDF, and I've jotted down some of the notes. Here's some of the stuff that she covered. The number one mistake that internet marketers make, and I absolutely agree with what she said. This is one of the things that I always tell people to do. It's one of the first things I tell my students to make sure they're doing. The second thing, why you should never bash gurus. Okay, you might be surprised at that because you're probably thinking, well, I'm not a guru. I talk about them always. I hate gurus. When you see what she says about it, you're going to change your mind. You'll never say that again. Brand dilution. That goes back to number one and number two, and it takes us into the next slide. Building your brand. And the first email that you should send to your new, hot, fresh subscribers to start getting these huge open rates because Ash actually reveals in this report that the first email has an average 80 to 90% open rate for any marketer. So she gives you a template and ideas to use for the first email, and it really is spot on. Email swaps to use. Spam triggers and inboxing. This was an eye opener for me because even though y'all know, I'm very, very knowledgeable when it comes to spam triggers and certain words and phrases, but she put over a page of them in here, and some of them I was like, oh, duh, Coby, stop. They're ones that I use all the time. So that was awesome. I was glad that she had those in there. And subject lines. In fact, she mentioned the exact subject line that I used to get that 40.8% open rate. I was so surprised and happy to see it in there. I was like, oh, yes, Ash, you nailed it, because I know that that one works because I just used it. I just showed you it works. Many of y'all got that email and you know exactly which one I'm talking about. So, do you want open rates like this? Do you want 40.8% open rates? Grab your copy now. www.gocoby.com/email income. This is super, super affordable. It's starting out at a ridiculously low price. It's going to dime sell up to right around $10. So even if you can get it, if you get in there now, you can get it super cheap. If you get in there a little bit later, you can still get an excellent deal on it. Because like I said, just if you get a hold of just the subject line that I use to get 40% open rates, that could change your business. That could make you money today if you have a list. Now, you may be thinking, well, Coby, I don't have a list. Well, guess what? You get a bonus from me. When you buy Email Income Explosion today, you also get my WSO, 1,023 subscribers in 27 days, which shows you a method. This is actually one of my first WSOs. This has actually branched out into so many things for me. This one little PDF. It's going to show you how I was able to put. Actually, the last time I used this technique, I put 1,400 people on my list in 4 days. Okay, but I show you a secret technique that you can use starting today to build your list, actually for free. You need domain hosting, all the stuff you already have if you're building a list, but you don't have to buy solo ads or anything like that. I show you how I was able to add 341 people in 1 day, and you can repeat that and get up to 1,000 in a month very, very easily. One of my students used it to put 4,000. Okay, if you've already got that WSO and you buy this product, send me an email. I'll get you another product, no problem. Plus, you also get another plugin called Squeezinator. It's going to help you build all your squeeze pages and stuff. So, www.gocoby.com/email income. Go grab it now. That's all. That's all I got for you. This is Coby from CobyWright.com. Go grab Ash's email income explosion at the link right here. GoCoby.com/email income. Grab your bonuses and go learn how to really make some serious money by not being a turn and burn marketer, by providing value to your subscribers, and by being a cool dude. All right, this is Coby from CobyWright.com signing off.